Hello. Good morning, everyone. I hope anybody watches this later on, I hope you're having a good league start. And yeah, I'll quickly go over what my character is doing right now, where we're at. So, hold on, I'm just gonna lower the volume of the music a tiny bit. That, okay. Don't want it to compete with me. Okay, so here's a character. We are a juggernaut. We're stacking strength as our main way of like increasing our damage. We're level 57, so as far as the acts go, we just got to Act 8. In my inventory, I have some pretty good items, you can see actually. 2 Brutus lead sprinklers, I bought these each for 1 chaos. The Curry Ward I found on the ground. Thief's Torment I also bought for 1 chaos. This is a great unique ring for leveling. It's so useful, especially if you're doing an attack build, obviously. Because of the life gain and the mana gain, it basically just gives you a bunch of sustain for life and mana at the cost of 2 ring slots, which, you know, has a cost, but it's pretty worth it while you're leveling. And it's especially useful for Molten Strike, which is what we're doing since there's lots of projectiles. Because we're stacking strength, I have these boots for now. These should be pretty good, like all the way into early maps, mid maps even. They'll get replaced later on for sure, but for now they're really good. 18% increased strength is pretty great. We don't care about the number of skeletons there at all. This just gives us some more damage and makes us take less damage from critical strikes and gives resistances. I just bought this 5-link for 1 chaos. I have not used it at all yet. I just got it. Basic helmet, nothing fancy, just picked this up. And this too I found, which is pretty neat. It's a unique that provides iron grip, which is a keystone, I believe. Where is it? This one? Yeah, there it is. So strength's damage bonus applies to projectile attack damage as well as melee. So the way strength works, normally strength just provides like an inherent bonus to your melee physical damage, as you can see here. But it'll also apply to projectiles. And because we're doing Molten Strike fires projectiles. Our projectiles are what are doing the most damage. That's really helpful. I can't think of anything else. I've got like a few gems here that I haven't found room to put them in yet, and now that I'm looking at it, I can tell that I actually will not have room for all of these regardless, so I'll have to make some changes eventually. But yeah, let's get into it. So the goal is to just finish the campaign basically this morning, and that shouldn't be too hard to do, hopefully. I like to go this way usually. And yeah, so we'll just get right into it. So far, like, this character has been pretty fun. Acts 1 and 2 were definitely on the slower side than what I'm used to. I've been leveling with Molten Strike almost the whole way through. In Act 1 I used Ground Slam. Molten Strike just doesn't really do much damage and like misses a lot early on until you get Ancestral Call, and then even after that, like, the damage is kind of subpar. But I swapped before reaching Merveil, so like the end of Act 1 I had swapped to using Molten Strike already, and it's been pretty good since then. Act 2 was also kind of slow. By Act 3, like by the time I got the 2 lead sprinklers, yeah, it's been super easy since then. I still die now and then, but I don't mind that. That's fine. Okay, so let's try. Oh, Ice Nova, get out of there. Pop my Sentinel thing. Sentinel's been interesting so far. I'm kind of enjoying it. I've made like one humility, really. I've made one rare monster that was literally like unkillable for me, but That's okay. That's okay. Alright, now we're looking for Doja. Oh, we got a Mirror of Delirium. That's cool. That's cool. I'll activate that in a sec. Right here. I think the first one or maybe the second one I've seen so far. As far as Ascendancy goes, like I said, we're Juggernaut, but I didn't show. I got 2 points, so I've done the Cruel Lab at this point. I did not take the Endurance Charge nodes yet. Those will be the last two I go for, and I think I'm gonna go for the damage ones as opposed to the resistance ones. I don't know. Softcore. I guess damage is more important. We'll see. Maybe that's a bad choice. I'll figure it out. I just noticed we got the unique reward for the Delirium, so we might get something useful, maybe, or something that will sell. Could be cool. The next upgrade I'm looking for, ideally, is Astramantis unique amulet. It gives like minimum 100, I believe, or like 90 something of all stats, all what are these called? Dexterity, intelligence, and strength attributes. That's what they're called. So it gives you a minimum of like 100 of those, which as a strength stacker, that's really good. We want that. But right now they're like going for like 20 chaos, so I don't have that yet. Alright, the Delirium ended. What do we get? Small Cluster Jewel, Ambush Charge, Wind Shriek, and what's that called? Ash Collar or something? Nothing fancy, I don't think. I don't think it's anything particularly good. I can use this guy here, see how much it's worth. 1 chaos. Okay, maybe it'll sell for a chaos. But definitely not this 1 chaos, really. I doubt it. I doubt that would sell. Okay. Interesting. Not really an upgrade though. And then also not interesting. Alright, let's fight. Let's fight Dodri. I have a point as well. I'll wait. I'll wait before I use that. So my mana is like really reserved right now, but because I'm using the Thief's Torment, it's not a big deal. And there we go. See, this is like, this is really smooth so far. I like to go left first. I know people tend to go right, and then like trek back this way. I don't know. I just prefer going left first and then go into the do the Ankh quest and stuff later on. Also, if anyone's like listening, could you tell me if the volumes sound fine? I checked beforehand, but you never know. Sometimes like maybe it's using the wrong microphone or something. If it sounds good, let me know. If it sounds bad, let me know. If you don't hear me at all, I guess say nothing. Oh. It sounds good to you. Okay, thank you. Thanks for that. My inventory is super full. Pick that up. Okay, I found a dead end. Interesting. Didn't know that was possible here. And you hear the music fine too? No problem. Okie dokes. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay, the bathhouse. Couple things we need to do here. There's a trial. That's like the first thing I'm gonna look for. There's this too, we might as well do. So easy. There we go. Oh, it's true. I have no room. Okay, hold on. Let me just go empty my inventory. Sell. This I don't think is worth anything, right? Okay, I'm gonna assume it's worthless. And then let's look at the rings. All res, fire damage until that could be good, maybe. That's garbage. That. Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna put the uniques in my here. This I'll put in there. Oh, bye. I always do that. There we go. This might be worth something. Let's see. Fire damage and intelligence. Oh man, the trade thing's not working. Okay, I'm gonna put it 3 chaos just to guess. Do that, put that in there. That's just to sell, and then this should theoretically go there. Cool, I've never used that before. Okay. This ended, so that can go in there, and then we identify this, and +6 to charge. Okay. Sell that. Off we go. Pick those up. Okay, so like I said, we're looking for the Ascendancy trial. Just looking for like a little, what is it, the notes symbol on the minimap. High garden. Okay, we'll do that first, I guess. Since we're here. Level these up. So you can see, like, I just leap slam all over the place, and then when I'm attacking monsters, I just use my Molten Strike. Oh, I can put flammability, that's right. On my E, so it's more comfortable. And whenever I do run out of mana, like, well, leap slime, and I just use my mana flask at that point. Do an abyss. I like when the abysses go the right direction. Like the same way that you want to go in the first place. It's annoying having to backtrack for them. Ooh, I'm almost dead. Okay. Saved. It's these porcupines, eh? Always trouble these guys. Pop the sentinel, because we'll find... Okay. Oops. We run back. That was quick, eh? Jeez. Yeah, we don't have any evasion and not a lot of armor yet, so it makes sense that that would kill, I guess. Let's open this hypnotic eye. Okay. Oof, that guy's tanky. Alright, so I died like right over here, right? Yeah. Leveled up, alright. Level 59, oh come on, no. Oh, porcupines, please. The leap of shame over here. Let's just go right past that guy. Okay, there we go. The boss. Ouch. Oh, someone wants to buy the windscreen already. Okay, sure. I would be happy to take another chaos. Okay. That's right, I have a portal already set up here. What is he doing teleporting to me in town? I mean, in, in the open. What the heck? Do you love it when people do that? You think I have the item with me out there? It's okay. Yeah, accepted. Okay. Thank you. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, back we go. That's a lot of, like, little orbs. And there we go. Easy peasy. So I have 2 points. I was going over this way to try and grab where is it? Point blank. That'll give us a ton of more damage with our Molten Strike the Balls thing. So that's the reflect one. We don't care about reflect. Not yet anyhow. Okay, deliver the wings to Hargan. Give me that, give me that. This one's usually the one worth the most. Is this worth anything right now? 1 chaos. Okay, I'll put it up for a chaos and we'll see if anyone bites. Now, back to the bathhouse. So, we are still going to be looking for the trial. Hopefully it's over this way somewhere. Oh. Yes, okay. Little smuggler's cache. I guess I can take that, whatever. I don't know if I plan on doing heist with this character. Which way? Back, just straight up back, okay. Here we go. That's the trial done. Excellent. Try to remember to use my sentinel. So you do get pretty good rewards for killing monsters like this, and the difficulty isn't too insane. Wow. Let's just go fight some more monsters to get some more stuff. Chaos Orb. Oh. Ouch. Never liked the lightning mirage things, they do so much damage. Okay. Divination. Nothing fancy. Alright, back we go. Okay, now we want the Lunaris Temple. Just this way. Pop the sentinel again. A 6 socket, nice. First one. Let's do it. Diamond wrinkle. Could be good. I don't have to kill this guy, but, well, he's dead, so why not? Level that up. I got another point. We're that much closer to reaching point blank. Storm Herald and Dynamo. It's a lot of lightning. Okay. There we go, this way. Haven't really figured out when to use the blue sentinels yet. I only just unlocked them not that long ago. Dead end, okay. Up this way. Okay, here's a big pack, let's use it now. Oops, F3, wrong button. Ooh, that's tanky, holy crap. Corpse detonator, okay. They just blow things up all the time. Shimmering Cobalt could be good, I don't know. I don't know. How's my inventory? Yeah, pretty full. Let's go back real quick. Go talk to Clarissa, sell it stuff real quick. That could be worth something, and that's probably not worth anything. And then this, why didn't that? Right click, hello. Spells, nothing special. Click on everything. Okay, yeah, so that may be like one chaos, and then that can go in. Okay. No, not the High Gardens, concourse. Wait. Did I not make a... Okay, no, there's a waypoint over here too. Got it. I figured it out. Okay, so I'm looking just for more stairs. Always looking for stairs in this one. I don't think I want to do the corrupted areas. They're not really worth it. Can sometimes get something that'll sell for like a chaos, but generally it's just a waste of your time. I find. Maybe I'm wrong. I guess if you're looking for a specific like Val gem, then it's fine, but I'm not. Juggernaut, he's tanky. 2 times scrap metal, why not? Oh, I can't leap slam there, okay. Let's level those all up. Oh. There we go. Little boss. And we just sit here and keep smacking her. Let's that up. Always make sure to get the crafting recipe back here. It's kind of sneaky. If you don't know, you don't know, and you can easily miss it. It's only really useful if you're doing minions, but minions are pretty common, so might as well pick it up. Oh man, just 1 point away from having point blank, which is awesome. Sell that, sell that. This is probably Garbanzo. Yep. That's gonna be annoying having that thing, so I think I will drop it right here. If you pick up like a heist contract that's green, so like a story one, you can just drop it in any zone to get rid of it. Otherwise you can't like sell it or destroy it, it won't let you. So that's the way you get rid of those. Alright, in the K, we are going to follow the water line as much as possible. And every now and then we'll see like little things, little ways that you can go that stick out from the edge here. That's why I'm like holding the edge, like this one here. So when you see this giant arch here, you want to go in here, kill the guys, whatever, click on this and pick that up, and then go back the way you came. Onto here. Okay, so this is the other little path that can stick out that isn't the right way. So that's okay. As long as you like go to both of them or try one, you'll know like which one is the right one. Okay, and a lot of 6 sockets. I like that. Oof. What do these guys have? Steel infused. It's weird. This is like, I guess getting used to these Arch Nemesis mods is gonna take a little while. Not knowing what they do really. I know on Reddit they just like posted a list of what they actually do for the most part, but they're also gonna tweak them again some more, so no real point in learning them by heart yet. Alright, here's the little side quest. You kill some zombies and then you kill Tolman, and then we're gonna be getting an extra skill point when we go back to town, which is nice. We'll have that point blank node. Someone wants to buy something for a chaos? Yes, sir. Let's go sell the item real quick. Helmet, we said. Apocalypse glance, right? You coming to me? If I go to you, I'll just go to him. There we go. Thank you, sir. Back to town. Back in the portal. There's Tolman, and it's done. Man, now this build is like performing better than I thought it would, actually. I didn't test it out like ahead of time. I tested like Act 1, and I was like, okay, that's where I learned like Molten Strike in Act 1 is not ideal, because I tried it. But yeah, after that, it's been really good. It's not necessarily the fastest, it's probably not like even close to, you know, whatever is considered good, like Seismic Trap and stuff, but to me, this feels pretty smooth. I'm having a good time with it. Especially for a Marauder, I tend to struggle leveling Marauders. I actually generally like avoid playing Marauder because of that, but this time around I was like, no, I'm gonna do it. I haven't played Molten Strike in a long time, and saw someone on PoE Ninja had done Molten Strike JUGG up to level 100. A few people did, but there was one in particular that was looking at like a strength stacking guy, like using the Brutus lead sprinklers, and I was like, that'd be fun, I'll do that. I didn't know how good it would be early on, but so far it's been great. Can't complain. Okay, so Clarissa's gonna give us a book, and we're gonna sell off this. Let's see what that is. Not good. Perfect. Like that. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, I'm already like full on these again. Let's use that. Put that away. Put that away. This is fine. Okay. Point blank. Sweet. Next, I think I want to grab these ones. Get some more damage. Just lots of damage. Okay, so now I do want to go to the Green Gate because there's another passive point here. Okay, cool thing about this area. In case you don't know, you see there's like a dead corpse here? You want to follow the corpses. That will tell you how to navigate like this area. So there's a corpse here, so it means like we came out from there. So now we're looking for the next like opening with a corpse in it. This one has a corpse, this is the right way to go. If you don't go this way, you'll reach dead ends and stuff. Here's another corpse. However, I also see that these guys are right here. So this is the quest where you get an extra skill point. So you want to definitely do this each time you level in. There we go. I'll pop my sentinel because I just remembered. Oh, this guy's tanky. Resist fire. Okay. That makes sense. And this is the way out. So yeah, that trick of like following the dead corpses, that can save you a lot of time. Alright, here we're just going straight, grab the waypoint, why not? And we're just looking for the Solaris Temple. Cobalt Apex, I don't care about those. I don't think I care about them anyhow. Topaz Flask. I'll pick it up. It's good to have like one of each flask, I find, at least. In your stash in case you need them later on. Okay, where the heck? Where am I going? I don't think I've seen the layout like this before. Oh my goodness. Chaos Orb, yeah. Drawbringer, this guy takes all of your flask charges. Okay. Here we go. Solaris Temple. The one drawback about leap slam is like getting stuck in things. It happens all the time. You have to actually like leap slam back from where you came to get out of it. Kind of ridiculous. Divine Mana Flask, okay. I will take that. I have 21 total power units. Do I still have some? No. Okay. Just gonna get that one next. Cool. Grab that. So we're looking for the second floor now. Oh, I'm still empowering things? My goodness. This thing lasts long. In chaos. Okay. Give me chaos. La-di-da. There we go. Level 2. Oh, a synthesized or fractured amethyst ring. Let's see what we get. Whoa, 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 whoa. This guy looks cool. He's got like vines coming out of him. That's the Entangler mod that does that, I guess. Oh, my first map. Nice. Cold River. Cold River's level 1, huh? Okay. And a lot of like currency reward things. Hi Adox. Adox, how's it going? Are you playing Path of Exile? I'm that full? Oh boy, okay. Remnant of Corruption, sure. Let's swap that. Yeah, you're bringing this guy maybe installed again. Oh, cool. Are you enjoying it? I hope you are. Hope you're not regretting your decision. I know it's not for everyone, that's for sure. Okay, same thing with like as the blue one. There's always a it's called crafting recipe over there. I'm just gonna drop this. Pick that. One less chromatic will not be the end of the world. Having a blast of Helix Champ, nice. Yeah, that's probably like one of the most solid leveling builds right now. So I'm glad you're enjoying that. It's a good idea to play something that's actually good. But as I was saying, like what I'm playing right now I'm really enjoying, but I didn't know if it would be good or not as a league starter, but it's been great. Okay, have that. This is trash. This I think is trash as well. That maybe sells for a chaos. This is I do not know. I'll put it for a chaos, and then this goes in my flask thing. This just disappears. Thank you very much. Oops. Talk to Hargan. Sell, sell, sell. And make sure I talk to Maramoa. Get my book. 2 skill points. Alright. Put them here. What's the didn't even look which mastery do I want here? Probably the crit chance. I guess crit chance or maybe elusive from the mastery. Hard to tell. Your only issue is the lack of knowledge that comes with time in game. Yeah, well, I mean, that's like understandable. You can't expect to know everything right off the right off the bat. So take your time with it. When do I have to start bother with res capping? I'm at the start of Act 5 right now, and I haven't been punished for having 30-50%. Okay, now is when I would start worrying about that, because Act 5 itself might not be the worst, but as soon as you hit Act 6, you're going to lose 30% of all of those resistances. So you will be at like 20% resist, and that's gonna hurt. Like, mobs really start to hurt after that. So yeah, I would say like you should probably start working towards that. Maybe you need to throw on like Purity of Elements. That's what I'm using right now for capping resists. Excuse me. Oof, there we go, much better. But yeah, so I would say you should start worrying about that right now. But making it to like Act 5 like already that's pretty good, man. Good stuff. Am I playing hardcore solo self-found? Not at all. Regular Sentinel League, Trade League. What is Fury of Elements? I don't... Purity, sorry. Purity of Elements. Hold on, I'll show you in a second. It's an aura... Where is it? Here it is. Purity of Elements. Aura. It grants you elemental resistances, so in my case like 28 to all elemental resistances, which is great, but it also gives you immunity to ailments, which is also amazing for leveling. So you can't get frozen, you can't get chilled, you can't get shocked, and you can't get ignited. Really nice. Spectral Helix feels like cheating early on. A little bit, eh? It's like, it does so much more damage than other skills. Spectral Helix versus Spectral Throw is just like, why is there such a disparity between the two? I don't know. Alright, let's go kill the bosses. Oh, that's Poggers. Yeah, it is. For leveling, it's great. I think like ideally late game you don't want to have to rely on it, but some builds will use it like throughout their whole playtime, which is fine. Like, it allows you to get damage on gear as opposed to through auras, right? So my plan is to get rid of it eventually, though. Make room for something else like anger or probably determination, to be honest. I don't have determination right now, and that would be nice because that gives a lot of armor. Ooh, I wasn't sure if I could tank that. I wanted to find out. Okay, I'm gonna switch to this. With white wind, I haven't seen that, but I believe it. Like, Spectral Helix is nuts. Let's take this one. Might try crafting resistance. Yeah, that's also a good solution. You just go to your crafting bench and add some resistances on the pieces that you can. Whatever you're missing. I will remember to use Sentinel. We're gonna have to like train ourselves to use that all the time. It's like kind of like the Scourge button, right, in Scourge League, if you guys played that. Had to always like remember, oh yeah, I have to go into Scourge World. Crushing Claws. Oh, this guy's tanky, huh? Excuse me. Oh my god, and I have Corrupting Blood on now. Okay. Level these all up. Throw res on the gear you have already, yeah, exactly. That was the league where you played Act 2 and quit? Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Early on, like, Scourging was hard, man, in the early acts. You just get punished for using it. So now that we're in the blood aqueduct, something that people sometimes choose to do is to just farm here for a bunch of levels and get enough divination cards to turn in the set for Tabula Rasa, which is like the unique chest piece that gives you that comes with 6 white sockets, so you can put whatever gems you want in there. I don't think I'm gonna bother. Like, this has been super smooth. I don't feel like I need a 6 link right now. You're trying to figure it out on your own. I mean, it's not a bad idea, it's just tough. Things aren't like explained the best, which is unfortunate. Don't farm humility. Yeah, and I've heard that it's not even worth it anymore. I wasn't planning on it. Oh, it's nerfed, like it's even harder to get now? First Divine Life Flask, we'll take that. Rejuvenating, oh great. I don't have my Frost Bomb set up yet. Hopefully I can actually kill this guy. Okay, got him. Okay, I was standing in fire. I'm like, why am I still taking damage? You've seen 2 humility cards? Okay. 2 hours in Blood Ash just to get level 66 to use my White Wind. Nice. Okay, that's pretty bad. Just found my channel while coming back to PoE. Welcome. Happy to have you here. I don't stream often, but like I knew that I would have this morning free, and I figured it is launch weekend. I may as well hang out with some of you guys. Whoever chooses to show up. So thanks for popping in. That looks like it could be okay. Well, that could be good. That's crap. That's like meh. Gonna just vendor it, I think. Okay. Let's change my actually let's do that. Grants immunity to ignite, I don't want that. Instant recovery when on low life. Sure. That's like a nice panic button. I like that. Okay. Put all these away. Hiri's Bite, is that worth anything? 2 alks, 3 alks. Put it up for 1 chaos. Someone messaged me, eh? Oh. Sorry. Distracted. What is he buying? Beast Snare Heavy Belt, this guy. Okay. Thank you. Go back to town. Okay. Is this how late game looks? Never got to that point at all. Looks sick though. This is not really late game yet. This is still like during the campaign. So I'm in Act, I just reached Act 9, right? Is that right? Yeah, okay, I can count. Act 9. There's this one more act, which is like super short, the last one. And then that's it, yeah. This I'll put for 1 chaos, and then this 1 chaos as well. Okay, onwards, this way. Much better than Tabula, yeah. Yeah. Now Tabula, like, I think like if you're playing the Spellcaster, Tabula is pretty great because the extra 6 like gem can make a big difference in terms of your damage output and whatnot. But it's not necessary in most cases, I guess. If you do enough damage. But I mean, for your build specifically, like the White Wind, like Spectral Helix is what's carrying, right? So maybe it's not as important at all to get that 6 link. You don't need it at all. Whereas other builds might actually want that 6 link more and have more value for a Tabula than like Helix. So it took 40 minutes to do Act 8. That's not bad for me. That's like pretty decent. Emberstone. I don't think I've done one of those yet. Take it for the challenge. I'm not like a speed racer though. Hey man, I hope the gaming goes well. Thanks, Ali. The gaming is going great so far. Having a blast. I know a lot of people are complaining about these like rares and whatever the mods. I know they've already tuned them down, but I genuinely didn't have a problem with them. But I'm also not at maps or anything, so maybe I would have felt it more later on. Your 6th link is Cold Pen anyways? Okay, yeah, that's like not as important right early on. Helps with bosses, yeah, exactly. Okay, I'm taking a lot of damage from these guys. What is going on? Ah. Since when does... That was Entangler, right? Since when does Entangler cause me to take damage over time? Is that new? Or did it always do that? I should not stand in the red circles. Purity of Elements. There you go. You want one? Massive Shrine. Alright, let's get something good. Not what I wanted. Chaos Orbs, come on. Need to get an Astramentus. Leather belt, pick that up. More Pandemonium, okay. I think I have like more than enough Sentinels right now in my stash. I'm not gonna bother. Start the quest here. Oof, that was terrible Sentinel usage. That did nothing. Made this guy stronger and that's it. Don't activate on essence monsters. Yeah, the one monster that I like used the Sentinel on that I could not kill at all was an essence monster, you're right. It was ridiculous. Like I just... He didn't even have like rejuvenate or anything, but I could not damage him. His life would move down like the tiniest bit and then go back up. I guess just from like passive regen, I don't know. Betrayal. I don't like betrayal. I don't like betrayal. Oh gosh. Like in practice, it sounds fun to make the rares like difficult and stuff, but if they don't drop anything good, it's like, what's the incentive here? Why should I bother? Come here, make a portal. You just got into the game like level 20, still no idea what you're doing. That's fine. Just keep on trekking on. Level 20, I'm assuming you've made it to Act 2, most likely. Oops, if so, just keep on going. Do your best, have fun. If you like have any questions, feel free to ask, I'd be happy to answer. 100 life on this belt. Maybe 1 chaos, okay. That, unveil, okay. Where is she? Jin. I saw that belt might be pretty good. This got life, cold, and chaos. What else do we get? Cooldown recovery rate? We'll take that. That might be worth something. Maybe? 2, 10, 20. I'll put it up for 5. You never know. Unveil, whatever, I don't care. And then this is also nothing fancy. Yeah. Those are just vendor. That's what I want in the bottled storm, okay. Go. Kill. Sell, not kill. Same as Ali, but I'm level 40 and just realized that I did my Ascendancy 3 acts ago. You don't have to do it, you know, some people like, there's like one guy that's like, it's funny, he always likes to play Marauder and he's like the unascended Marauder, gets to level 100 without any Ascendancy. You accidentally power level. Doing the lower parts because I couldn't remember if I did them or not, and the maps are confusing. Yeah, that's fair. It's like this map is hard to follow. I totally get that. Especially like Act 2, Act 3, it's kind of a mess. Go left, go right, go up, go down. You don't know where to go if you don't know where you're going. The more you do it, the more you'll memorize where to go. And so you won't have this like uncertainty. Not there. No, not more betrayal. And if you're wondering why I don't like betrayal, it's because of this. It's a total mess. I've never bothered to like learn exactly how it all works. I know like in theory how it works, but I'm too lazy to actually memorize the things, and I don't want to have to use the cheat sheet. Like the less third-party tools I use, the better. So I just ignore it. Well, not ignore, but don't use it unless I'm looking for a specific unveil, which sometimes I am. And I get by fine without it. Undead horde for you, so you're doing like a necromancer minion build. Later on you should respect the lightning strike, but you're not worried about it right now. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, if Spectral Helix is like really working out for you, there's no reason to go lightning strike yet. Later on it'll like lightning strike's a pretty good skill. I haven't played it much myself, but my girlfriend is also playing Path of Exile a little bit. We started characters yesterday, no, 2 days ago, again, when the league launched. And we just finished Act 1 together, and she's doing Lightning Strike now. She likes it. Get out of that. This way. You liked how it looks? Yeah, exactly. She liked how it looks too. She's like, Lightning Strike looks cool. I showed it to her. She's like, yeah, I'm down for that. I'm like, perfect, let's do it. Because she's done other builds before. Like, we took Spark to like level 95 together in the past, and that was really fun, really good. But then we've also tried other builds that were less meta, and she didn't have a good time. So this time we're like, okay, let's try playing something meta again for her. For Lightning Strike, you actually need PDPS claws. And those are expensive to buy or crap. I'll probably play Spectral Helix for another 2-3 days. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. That's fair. Can't you also just go like Ellie and like do Trinity? Spectral Helix? Not Helix. Lightning Strike, I mean. You can also do Spectral Helix as well. They're like interchangeable, I guess, but... So you've also got like the Nightblade support, which can do a lot of... Gives you what, like elusive and a lot of damage, I think? Like a bunch of crit multi while you have elusive or something like that. It'll be a long time before you get the maps and then swap. Yeah, that's fine. There's no rush. No rush whatsoever. People think like, I gotta get the maps, blah blah blah. Go at your own pace. That up, and then I don't know if I want to take any of these. Elusive on block, offhand crit strike chance, maim and blind. I don't think I want those. Stick with that. Melee strike range. Oh, I just go get some life. Yeah, that's what I'll do. That. What's the cap for evasion? Is there a cap for armor? The cap for evasion. I think it's 75%. Is that right? Someone knows better than me for sure. I'm not 100% sure. Fractured chance to avoid elemental ailments. That could be good, maybe. 2 chaos. Put it up for 5 and we'll see. How much do I have? 14. Okay. These are bad. Did I pick up the book? Yeah, I guess so. Okay. Back here. There's no cap for defenses? No, but isn't there like a point where you get like massive diminishing returns and it's not worth it like to get more? Especially evasion. The cap for dodge, yeah, dodge I know, block I know. Oh yeah, okay. Interesting. You can't max out evasion to the point that you like never get hit. That doesn't exist. That's for sure. Yeah, there's only so many hits you can evade, exactly. Also, evasion only works for attacks, so if you get hit by a spell, that'll still count. That's where like spell suppression is usually paired with evasion. You can have a 1 million, yeah, that makes sense. Superior Eye Gouger. Does anybody want this? 247, 50 life gain on hit. And it's not working. Okay. Into the 1 chaos bin it goes. Oh, everything's just going in there. Another Divine Life Flask here, I'll pick that up. Stack health, don't get hit. You definitely want to get a lot of life, yeah. Don't get hit. That's a tougher one. Is there a point where you just stop looting everything you see? Yeah, not everything, but yeah. There's a, like, I don't know if you're familiar with loot filters. Have you heard about those? In my beginner's guide, I like mention it at the end that they exist. Because what you end up doing is you end up using a loot filter that will filter out all the stuff you don't want to pick up, essentially. So that it doesn't show those things to you. Right now I just have the basic, like, never sink. One that shows the most stuff. Oh, dead end, okay. Trial Ascendancy in this area, let's find it. Here it is. Looking in this game is so painful. Going back to towns every 3 minutes because I can't carry any more trash. Kill me. Oh, you mean the looting? Yeah. Don't pick everything up. That's my best advice. You don't need to pick everything up. Like, you'll notice I leave things on the ground all the time. I'm not that much ahead of, like, some of you guys. I'm sure some of you are way ahead of me, which is fine. Completely forgot about loot filters. Yeah, loot filters are really important. Like, if you don't have one, you should definitely get one. I don't like that it's not like built into the game by default. I feel like they really should be. At least the most popular one, right? Like the never sinks loot filters, because they're great, and it should just be the default. It's already the default on console, so why can't it be on PC? Kinda silly. You're a loot goblin in every game that lets you be one. Uh-oh. Well, this game definitely lets you be one, and that's gonna slow you down. But if that's the way you want to play, if you're having fun, so be it. Ain't no shame in having fun. When should you use the higher restriction filter? Honestly, I usually just stick to the regular one. So, let me open my options here. I usually stick to never sync, regular, soft core, until I reach maps, at which point I'll probably go like the strict, and then from there I'll just keep increasing the difficulty whenever I find, not difficulty, keep increasing the strictness level until I'm happy with it, and sometimes I'll even like go back down a step and make it like show more things if I'm missing scrolls or certain currencies that I would like to see. You can also like personalize it to your whatever you want to do, but it's tough. It's complicated. You're gonna stop spamming chat till you're at least level 50? Heck, no problem, have fun. No problem at all. Soul Eater, Consecrator, yeah, that's a scary one, Consecrator. I do have my Frost Bomb set up now though, right? Oh no, I don't. Oh my goodness, I just realized. Okay, I put the wrong thing in. That's what I meant to do. I'm supposed to have Frost Bomb in there, not Flammability. Just to stop the rares from regenning as much. This guy might kill me. He does a slam. I'm gonna back out of that. Got him. It's a good rule of thumb, thanks. Yeah, no problem. The last time you played PoE was like 2-3 years ago, and I pretty much forgot 90% about it. Cool. So what league was that? 2-3 years ago. So like Metamorph? Or is Delirium 2 years ago now? I think so, right? Man. Delirium is great. Someone wants to buy a cluster jewel, yes sir. Oh. Tropical island, but has no hideout. What? Okay guys, I'm gonna take 1 minute to go use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Never mind, the bathroom is occupied. Feels bad. You'll look up the league real quick? Yeah, go for it. If you can't find it, it's no big deal. I'm just curious. Just curious. I've played almost every league, so pretty familiar with them. The only ones I didn't play were Talisman and Ritual. I actually barely played, which in hindsight is kind of funny because a lot of people say that was like the best league. I had a lot of fun last league in Arc Nemesis, but either late Delirium or early Harvest. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Delirium was one of my favorites. Definitely like top 3 leagues, I think. Had a lot of fun in that one. Piranha's League is actually my favorite league of all time, but it wouldn't cut it nowadays. And it's not even in the game at all anymore. Go back to town. The blood-filled vessels are nuts. Yeah, see, I've like tinkered a little bit with that, but not much. How easy is it to fill them up? Like, I always feel like I'm missing out if I use it because I don't know what the best point is to use those blood-filled vessels. Or not blood, like when they're empty and then when you fill them up. Is there a way to power level a friend, or is it just me joining them in their campaign? You pretty much just join them in their campaign, and you make sure that in your party settings... Well, I can't, I guess if I create public. You go party options, you make sure that you have default level downscaling enabled. Otherwise, they won't be getting much experience if they're the ones that are lower level than you. If you guys are like about the same level, then it won't make a difference, but if you're not, let's say you're level 40 and he's level 5, he's not going to get any experience, or very, very little if you're killing stuff for him. Great, thank you. Yeah, no problem. Dead end. This zone can be pretty confusing. It's easy to go the wrong way. At least for me. Let's see, like another dead end. For all I know, I have to go like way down here on that maybe. But hopefully it's this way. Ooh, what was that? You guys see how low my health got there? Holy cow. Nice wings, I'm jealous. Is that a dragon? There is a dragon, yeah. That's a pet dragon. And the wings, I just got done, I guess like a week ago or whatever it was when they did the reveal on Twitch for the new expansion. If you were like logged in and you had your Twitch account linked to Path of Exile, as long as you watch enough of the reveal, you would get these wings. They're pretty cool. Definitely like one of the better things that they've given for like Twitch drops wise. Also, nice to see you. How you doing? You missed an MTX? Yeah. It's a bummer. It's actually only the second time I bother logging into the Twitch like and making sure that I watch the thing. And it wasn't because of the wings. I was genuinely interested and it wasn't working so I could actually watch it, but yeah. You missed 3 wings, yes. Unfortunately you did. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news. These wings are very meta right now. Got an arcane portal a few weeks ago. Yeah. Or a few months ago. Cool. Yeah, the wings are like... Wings are so expensive in this game, man. At least like in Canadian dollars, it's like $40, $50 for wings. On sale. Bonkers, dude. Bonkers. And these ones are cool, they're like nice and big. I like that. I also have like the new like money explosion microtransaction for the from the Sentinel box, like new loot box stuff they did. You did, but the Starfall stuff though. The Starfall's cool. Yeah, my girlfriend has that. She's like, ooh, that's cool. You're watching Ziz and Steel. Oh, I was reading your comment. You're watching Ziz and Steel Mage reveal. Yeah. I didn't know that it was only the GGG one that counts. That's a bummer. Were you sure to check your like Twitch drops I guess like menu item thing on Twitch? Because if you don't like claim it, then you can't get it. You have to actively claim it. Also, if any of you guys want to add me on in game, like to just chat or whatever, feel free to do so. My character name is Schwingy Lava Baller. You have 68 things, they're okay. You're a seasoned Twitch dropper. Got it. You're a Twitch drop veteran. I do them all? Yeah. What was I drinking when I thought of that name? Nothing. I just always like coming up with ridiculous names like that for my characters. Almost done Act 9, which means almost done the campaign. There's just gonna be one more to go. One more act. At my point, I don't even know where I'm going at this point. I can do this. Whoa. Boots. 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 Okay, I think I heard the bathroom door. I'm gonna try peeing again. Be right back. Hello, I am back. Okay, gotta empty my inventory. Trash, trash. Probably not good. Not good, bad. Bad, bad. 30 move speed, okay, that might be worth something. Let's see. Click on that. Let's see. 1 chaos. Okay. Fine by me if it sells. Doesn't sell, no big deal either. Let's move some of these over. I still haven't put my map away. Let's do that. How long is it taking you to beat the campaign this time around? New record? Oh, not at all. Let's look at my /played. It's gonna be pretty long. I've left the game on without being here for a while, and I went back and did some leveling with my girlfriend as well on her character while I'm playing this one. So right now I'm 10 hours in and I'm at the last act, which for me is pretty slow. Generally I could be here 7 or 8 hours, like that's a normal amount for me. 10 feels slow for me, but like it's fine. I value having fun over getting here first, so all good. Not a personal record though by any means. I think my like fastest was like 6.5 or something. Hey Schwingy, I have been watching some of your beginner vids and was wondering how you organize and manage your stash tabs throughout a league. Oh boy, good question. Could you go through this at some point in the future? Yes, I could. I could also definitely just take a couple minutes to talk about it right now. Keep in mind, I have like a lot, or almost all of the stash tabs that you can buy in the game, like in the store. So if you don't have that, then you're gonna have to organize differently than I do, right? Mine is definitely not the most optimal way, but it's just the way I do it and how I've come to do it. Organically, as problems arise, then I find solutions. Like, okay, what kind of tab do I actually need? So as soon as I get back to town hall, I'll go through that with you. It shan't be long. That would be much pretty. Yeah, no problem. It's nothing special, I'll tell you that. I pretty much label everything for what it is, and then as far as like what goes first and like what order, it's not necessarily optimal, just the way I have it. I'm not like someone who cares too much about how things are organized. As long as I can find things easily, like quickly, that's all I care about. Okay, let's go do that right now. So, as you can see, I have a heck of a lot. I must have like, I don't know, 30 or 40 tabs at this point. So first I have my currency one, always number one. Fragments, I always put that as my second one. Maps, I always put as my third one. Right now, like in leveling, it's not a big deal, but in endgame, you're mapping all the time, so it's good to have it like easy access. Quad tab, I used to use this a lot for like dumping items in there. I don't really do that much anymore at all. I just have it here as a force of habit. And essence, divination card, uniques, metamorph, delirium, oils, fossils. So these are all the fancy special ones that I own. I just keep them all in a row so that I can easily just like know that this section, this group is where these guys are. And I just have them all with the affinities so that anything I control click into from my inventory will go to the right place automatically. Then gems I just added today. I don't know how useful it will be. And then I've got like my selling tabs. So these are all premium tabs, all of these ones here. And so I have like them set to different price points where I can just toss things in real quick. Priced is where I individually put things, and then bulk is if I want to like trade a bunch of currency at a time, I would use this tab here. Then I have leveling gear, which sometimes I use, some leagues I don't use, where I can just dump like things that were good for leveling, so that if I have a second character, I can go ahead and do that. Unique dupes, this is if I have like something that I want to actually keep duplicates of, I'll put them in here. Build idea, this is always for, I reserve a couple tabs for like when I'm saving up items for a future build. And finally, I just have this flask one. Also just added this. This should probably go somewhere else, but whatever. And then these are all standard tabs. And I'll just fill these up as I feel necessary, like with random stuff. I usually don't use them. And that's it. I think I'll take the onslaught flask, yeah. So that. Can I replace the life flask with this? Eventually. Immunity to shock. I want corrupting blood immunity, man. Flask charge on crit. Okay, I'll take that. Is this game worth playing as a new player, or should you not bother? It depends what kind of games you like to play. Personally, I think it's worth it, but obviously I enjoy the game a lot. There's a steep learning curve though, so you have to be aware of that if you're not into how long it might take to feel like you're getting the hang of things. If you like to just mindlessly go around killing things, then maybe it's not for you. That being said, there are certain builds that you can play that make it a lot easier and more accessible. You can have fun. More simple than you thought. Yeah. As far like, you don't need to purchase all of those tabs at all. The main ones I would suggest are the currency, the fragment one, and the map tab. Those three are pretty clutch. 100% worth if you don't mind a game with a steep learning curve. Yeah, that's exactly what I would agree with. Like, you can try getting into it. Like, it's free to play, so just try the game out, see if you like it, right? If you do, then you'll have an excellent game that you can keep playing for years. I've been playing this for 9 years now. If you don't like it, no harm done. You wasted a bit of time and that's it. I would say, like, it's not a very beginner-friendly game, unfortunately. I wish it was. I think it's a mistake that they make the beginning so difficult. But what can you do? They want it to be challenging. They want their players to be people that want to be challenged, so I guess they put the hard stuff at the beginning. Like, the game gets easier as you get further into the game, because your build comes online and your characters get a lot stronger. Your push is to play an overpowered build to learn the mechanics of the game without getting stuck on content. Yeah, that's not a bad approach. Because if you go in completely blind, it's totally doable, and you can beat the campaign and stuff, but you're much more likely to hit a point where you don't know, or where you get stuck and you're kind of like, I don't know what to do to make my character better. And then you know, go on the forums or on Reddit or in a Discord and you say, hey, this is my character, this is the problems I'm facing, and people are just like, well, duh, just do this, blah, 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 and you're like, well, I don't have enough currency to be able to make that swap. So that's where following a build, like, can be handy. You'll definitely get further in the game if you're following a build that's already been made. But that being said, you probably learn a lot less about creating a build that way. Depends what kind of player you are. If you're into like the whole theory crafting aspect, or if you're just into the killing the monsters aspect and getting loot. Hopefully you're into the loot. That's like the main thing. Still don't have enough chaos for an Ascendancy yet. The bummer. You put in 10 hours before and had a lot of fun despite not knowing what you're doing. Yeah, give it another shot then. Like, I'd say that right now the game is a little bit more difficult than like last patch, just because of the rare mobs, because they changed them a little bit. But no, I think like compared to like a year ago or whatever, the game is actually in a much better place than it was. My hot take. Oh god. Oh god. Kill me. There's like a crafting recipe around here somewhere, I think. But I can't find it, so I'm just gonna go back. Remember to build defenses and you can get through the campaign without pulling your hair out. Yeah, exactly. Just remember, like, you need life on your build, and in the passive tree and on your gear. That's like the #1 thing. You need life. Have I been using the chaos? Not at all. I know you can, and I know people do it, but I don't care. I don't like managing that. Like, I could do a bit of it, but I don't bother, usually. Is this a good build for someone who's never played Path of Exile? No, probably not. Probably not. it's not the most complicated build, but you do need certain unique items. So if you're brand new and you're not trading, you're not comfortable with that, I wouldn't recommend it. You'd be better off playing something else, something that's more friendly towards having gear that is entirely made up of rares. This build requires this. It requires these two for sure. This helps a lot. This helps a lot. Using... Yeah, it's a reflex. Yeah, I know. I have done it in the past. I just don't find it's like... I know it is worth it, but mentally I don't like it, so I don't bother. Deliver the staff of purity. Okay, I'm like, where am I going now? Back to town. Don't bother using smoke bomb. I know, like, yeah, there is a gimmick with it where, like, if you use it at the right time, it'll be faster and blah 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 blah. Like, are you trying to be the ultimate speedrunner, or are you just trying to have fun? Just use sleep slam, man. It's fine. It's fine. And by smoke bomb, you mean smoke mine, yeah? If there's a skill called smoke bomb that I'm unfamiliar with, I want to know. You first played back in Harvest and followed a build tutorial but felt it was just spending all my time trying to follow the guide rather than learning the game. Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. Depends how complex the build is, I guess. Which one is the one? Okay, we have to go to the ossuary. Yeah, he's preferring smoke mine. Yeah, I know. I know he was. I know there's no smoke bomb skill. It would be cool to just be like a ninja. Smoke bomb. And it just like teleports you out of the map. That should be an MTX for a portal. Just like a smoke bomb. Like leaves a little smoke cloud. And I think that could be cool. Used it only once because I saw it let me go through doors without opening them. Leap slam is more consistent. Yeah. Yeah, leap slam's good. My favorite movement skills are probably leap slam and flame dash. Honestly. I've been pressing my onslaught flask, my silver flask, thinking that it's a life flask this whole time. I just realized. Elixir of Allure. The final trial. Yep. All those leaf slime. Leaf slime can go through the doors that have the bars on them, but not through stuff like what's it called? Oh, you know, the Act 3 Dominus area, the Upper Scepter of God. That tile set, I don't think you can go through doors like that, but big deal. No, so you can't go through closed doors like that, but like the ones like in the crematorium, you can actually leap slam through those. It's kind of like particular. Okay, so now let's go back to town. Deliver this to him. I don't even remember what you get. Respect points. Okay. Sure. Okay, so now we're gonna go do the last side quest. And then I think we'll do the Merciless Labyrinth. Hello, Aceling. You'll notice that with like Syndicate members, I just always pick the option on the right. I don't even look at what they do. Just take that. Do I think they'll make the game more accessible in PoE 2? I hope so, but no. I hope that I really hope that they do. It would be a darn shame if they don't, because that's going to be a huge opportunity to get way more players into the game. In my comments on my videos, sometimes it's fairly often I get asked this question: should I wait for PoE 2 before like playing again? And I say no. First of all, because PoE 2 is like years away still, and second of all, it's gonna be the same endgame mostly, right? PoE 2 is gonna change some systems. There'll be a new campaign, which will be pretty cool, probably. Like, I have no doubt that it'll be a better game, but it's years away, and I don't think that they're gonna make fundamental changes to how the game plays. I could be wrong, but if anything, they're trying to make the game harder. Adux, I think I like mostly agree with you. Sometimes they do like to make things intentionally complicated though. But in general, yeah, it is like just a case of they've had so many leagues now that things are complex and there's not much that can be done about it. They have to like, I mean, they finally started doing it where they actually like cut out certain leagues from the game. That like Parandus no longer exists. The other one too, Prophecy no longer exists. I think those are like necessary things to do because the game had too much stuff in it for sure. It's overwhelming and it's just like you don't need that much different content. There's already like way more than enough. Sure, some people are sad to see those things go, but it's a small minority. Let's see. If you like Hammered In from Diablo, you should try Spectral Helix. Yeah, it's the same thing. Who's sad to see Parandus go? I was. Not really, but like, I have fond memories of Parandus League. That was my favorite league. I was playing like back then I was playing in hardcore only, and it was the first time I got to like level 90 and actually got 3 or 4 characters to level 90 in hardcore. It was like, I really liked that league a lot. But I understand that like in modern PoE, it's not bringing anything to the table. Okay, Labyrinth time? Did I do all of the trials I needed? I think so. Oh god, I didn't do the... what? I went to the ossuary. I didn't click on the thing. That's a oops. That's an oops. I just didn't go in the middle to click on the plaque. Oh, the woes of streaming. It's only really complex if you want it to be. Other than mapping and endgame bosses, you can choose not to interact with any league mechanic. They are all optional and base game is not that complex. Yeah, but like building a character can be pretty complicated. But it is optional. Like you can have a character that just uses the basic tree like this one here, and it not be too complicated. But then you can also have crazy trees with like jewels that let you put points in places that you normally wouldn't be able to, with cluster jewels and all that kind of stuff. So there's a lot of complexity if you want it. Okay, now we'll go to the Labyrinth. Hopefully I don't die. I'm gonna try and pay attention this time. And then after this, we'll be able to go finish the campaign. Woohoo! Sepulchre halls, yep. Are there differences between PC and console? I think just the controls and like how trading works a little bit. But like, it's the same game. But also, actually I don't know, maybe someone can say if they actually know, but I don't think that you can like progress on a character in PC and then go on console and use that same character. I think they're separate like accounts, if that makes sense. I am going the wrong way. You have to rely on guides or the forum to understand the basics. Yeah, to a certain extent. The game doesn't do a great job teaching it. Where am I supposed to go? I'm lost. Is it more to the right? Is it to the left? Is it this way? Aha! Okay. It does? Okay. Complexity comes in when you learn about all the different mechanics, yeah. Which you can totally skip. Yep, it's true. You don't have to know about, like, Syndicate. Oh my god. God, good to know I can survive that, but I shouldn't have been there. Yeah, you can skip those things like harvest, crafting, and all that. I tend to skip those. I'm going to be blocking harvest from my Atlas tree for sure. I know, like, people are like, what? Harvest is the best. Yeah, but I don't like having to stop in the middle of my map, go into the harvest garden, and then fight the monsters. In most cases, die to the monsters because they do a lot of damage for some reason, and so on and so on. Sometimes you get lucky and get some crazy stuff though, and I get that. I get that. It just ain't for me. Getting some weird layouts on this merciless lab. Golden door, okay. Ouch. Here it is, the door. Oh, okay. Have to backtrack. Oh, the key's right here. Okay, cool. It's not in like a separate zone. Never entered Harvest Grove or Alva Temple, really. See, Alva I like doing Alva Temples. Or, how should I say? The temples themselves are fine, I don't do them that often, but rather just like incursion in general, like in mapping, I do that all the time. And I tend to make a good amount of currency selling the temples that I make, because I try to make sure that they have stuff that people want. The last league is still live on console, and I've been playing Molten Strike up to level 40. I like it, but I'm definitely not optimized. Looking forward to figuring it all out. Are you gonna play Molten Strike again when it releases on console, like in a week? Is that your plan? This looks like it might be pretty decent, eh? This. There's none like it. None like it. Huh. Yeah, that might be worth quite a bit. You wanted to, but you said I shouldn't. You don't have to not play Molten Strike. There's other ways of playing. I just don't think that the way I'm building it is super beginner friendly. Like, I do plan on making a guide for it, but that won't be out for probably a couple of weeks until I've actually gotten to a point where I feel like I know what I'm talking about. You like the whirlwind build? Yeah. Yeah, Cyclone is one of my favorite skills in the game. I tend to have like a character every league that uses it. Usually as like a cast on crit thing. Because I really enjoy that playstyle, but sometimes just plain old Cyclone as well. Maybe that's more beginner friendly? Yeah, probably. I think Cyclone's probably in a better spot than Molten Strike is for like league start and beginner friendly wise. You just focus, you go like, I would say probably Slayer is the way to go, so the Duelist. And I know that the meta is to use Shockwave support when you can unlock that, which I think is Act 3 or maybe it's Act 2. And you use a staff as opposed to using like a sword or whatever. And you go physical damage and completely demolish everything. Most of your damage comes from that Shockwave support gem, which is crazy. But I haven't played it, so I can't speak to how easy it is to get into. I don't know. It sounds easy to me. I should have had a second life flask. God. Got him. Anything good? Nothing fancy. Okay. Ooh. Take these 2 points. Now I get lots of endurance charges. Woohoo, woohoo, woohoo. Wow. And Void Sphere. 8% increased movement speed if you haven't been hit recently. No, that's good, but I'm gonna be hit all the time. And I have already a crit chance on this. I'm gonna keep this, I think. I could put the glove thing on though. I'll do that. Okay, so you played the Cyclone Slayer last league. If you aren't good at crafting, it's gonna... Yeah, but if Freak Nature is like newer to the game, start as a duelist. Yeah, start as a duelist. If you're newer to the game, I would not have the expectation of doing the hardest bosses at all. Like, there's no reason he should even have that as a goal. Like, it's fine if he does have that as a goal, he or she, but it's not at all necessary. Oh, this is also good. Holy. Okay, let's put that up for. Let's do 10. I just want things to sell. Now that is bad. Who can I sell to? Not even gonna bother. Jun isn't in here, eh? Let's go find Jun real quick. Unveil this. Give me something. Ooh, okay. Like, this is a good amulet. It might even be good for me. Projectile speed and damage, melee. I think just more damage, right? I don't know. I'm like torn. Both seem good. More range. This will give me more bossing damage. Let's do that. You can go for Hegemony's era, a couple Chaos Units. You can even kill stars on it. Yeah, that's it. You're familiar with D3, yeah. So then, yeah, I think it's a fine build to go for. I think you'll have good success on it. Can I swap this over? Yes. Okay, well, I'll use that for now. I think it's an upgrade. Okay, let's go finish the campaign. I am dying to something again. What is this? Thorn Vines. You take damage. Okay. I'm very curious what that mod is. Second time I like take tons of damage to it. It's from the Entangler. Okay. It can cause a bleeding as well. Okay, the main inflict bleeding was just the mod that he had randomly, not from the Entangler thing. That's a lot of damage. Why don't I stream on Twitch? Because if I stream on Twitch, I'll probably have one viewer maybe. Whereas on YouTube, YouTube shows my thumbnail to people. And people click on it like you guys. And my goal isn't to be a streamer per se, I'm just streaming for fun, to hang out with you guys. I could very well have just been doing this on my own, which is like, you know, what I did for the first 7 acts, so. That is why. If I was like a full-time streamer type of player, then sure, probably would migrate to Twitch or just have both. You looked for me on Twitch too? Yeah, no, if I stream it'll be on YouTube. Unless I say otherwise, then in which case I would probably make a video about it. Subbed a week ago after he found my real beginner's guide, not my fake beginner's guide. Oh man. Don't use sentinels. Thanks, Stephen. Is it Stephen or Stefan? I've heard both. More like that would be awesome. I like your style, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, I plan on making more like guides that are useful to everyone, not specifically tailored to a specific build. Though I will make a guide for this build. That is part of my plan. Steven, okay, it's just Steven, gotcha. Okay, what have I done to this pack? Oh my goodness. No mana because of the siphoner. Oh man, okay. Well, I'm glad I made that portal. Oh no, I didn't. Oh, come on. Ah, noob mistake, Schwingy. I have followed orders and turned on the notification bell. Congratulations, you've been promoted to initiate. Is Guild Wars 2 also good? I've heard it's in a really good state right now. I know that I have a hard time getting into it nowadays, which is a bummer because Guild Wars 2 is the MMO that I have the most time played with, like over 1,000 hours. I really loved Guild Wars 2, but it's really hard to get into now because like the early leveling experience kind of sucks. It's not hard, it's just boring. I know that like with the recent expansion or whatever, if you buy that you can get like a instant, I guess, max level character and skip that, which I guess maybe is worth doing, but yeah. Your phone beeps when you start streaming. Are you doing right? Yes sir, thank you, thank you. Back to heist we go. Have a good time. Don't drive yourself nuts. It's not worth it. Where am I going? There we are, okay. Even if you don't want to delve, it's a good idea to click on the Azurite, not Azurite, the Sulfite nodes, because they can drop the divination card that gives you 10 alteration orbs just like that. Pretty neat. Yes to Guild Wars 2, yeah, Guild Wars 2 is really fun. I really enjoyed like the world versus world. All the dungeons were pretty cool. Fractals are super neat. Like increasing difficulty mini dungeons, so to speak. Why do you have to wait an extra week for the new League PC Master Race? They probably just have. Actually, I think it's because of certification. On console, you have to have. Like game developers have to have the updated version of the game has to be tested and proven to work well on whatever console it is. So they probably need that extra week to do that testing and get the certification. It's a process that takes a while. So they probably just delay it by a week because of that. Since they're always like working on the League at the very last minute, up until the last day, yeah. It's a bummer, but I think that's what it is. Oh, the socket crafting recipes moved, dude. They're not in Delve anymore. You just get them from certain maps. 2 stone rings. This one? They changed that last League in Arc Nemesis, I think. PoE is always tested and proven to work well. I sense some sarcasm. Am I correct in my assessment? When do you get to do maps? Right after killing this guy. Like Rifts, similar. Yeah, Torag, that's not a bad idea for a video. For a simple one. The problem is that like people have very different goals. And so a simple one won't always work for that. And I don't want to make a video where I get comments like, hey, this didn't work for me, blah, blah, blah. And so, yeah. I mean, I know I can't please everyone. I know that. I might do that one day. Oh, isn't this like good? Flesh crafter, right? This worth something? 30 chaos. Oh. Are there rolls? I got the absolute best energy shield roll, but the absolute worst energy shield recharge roll. That probably doesn't matter, that one. Hey, that's neat. That's a nice nice drop from Kitava. Thank you very much, Kitava. It's like the first time I get something good from killing them. Sail away. Played some Lost Ark instead. Yeah, that's fair. Did you enjoy Lost Ark? I did not get very far. I played very slowly and then the bots took over, let's say. And it became not very interesting. Unfortunately. Don't sell the flesh crafter. So now we're gonna go through the process of doing our first map. So if you're interested in that, you can stick around and see that whole process. If you don't want to see it for some reason, spoilers or whatever, then I guess you would stop here, but I'm gonna skip all the dialogue anyways. Okay, so I'm taking this and then this. 2 months in Lost Ark. Berserker to 1385, killed Argos and came back to PoE. Argos was like the newest hard boss they added, correct? I think. I like got to like level 20 or something, really not far. So you just pick a map from Kirak, you go to the map device over here, you maybe identify it ahead of time, make sure it doesn't have reflect or something. And there we go, it opens up the portals. Is your transmog from the game or the microtransactions? I just figured out what MTX, yeah. My MTX is all microtransactions. Although the wings were free from that reveal, but everything else is all money. If you want to look cool in this game, fortunately, it does mostly involve money. Or you're just playing for a long time and accumulating things in different leagues and playing a lot. You could look cool that way. This is a map, so it's just like it opens a zone that you go and you kill everything in. You don't have to kill everything, but you want to kill most things anyhow. And then there's gonna be a boss. It doesn't appear like in Rifts, like once you reach a certain threshold, like they all have set spawns where they are. But just like while leveling, like the areas are kind of randomized. But maps are like the meat of the game. That's where you spend most of your time playing. Leveling, like, I mean, for some people, I guess leveling is the meat of the game, right? If they just level up to finish the campaign and they're like, okay, I did it. Some people are like that, but if you make any progress past that point, then generally speaking, you're spending like 99% of your time in maps. Or whatever other like secondary endgame you choose to do, like delve or I don't know, bossing something. Looking cool for money is reasonable. Yeah, at least it's not like pay to win stuff. Although you could argue that the stash tabs are semi pay to win because it lets you trade. You can trade without them, but it's a lot harder. I didn't put my thing for sale, eh? Whoops. Oops. Also, I just remembered that my resistances are probably pretty low. Where'd she go? There we go, so we beat the boss, and I'm just gonna keep going around killing monsters here. I don't know if it's more efficient not to, but I don't care. Ah! Don't mind spending on a game you enjoy. Yeah, that's it. If you're having fun, then go for it. But things are expensive, so I would only recommend doing that if you're, you know, not gonna say like well off, but if it's not too big of a cost to you. If you can afford to. That looks like a bunch of random stuff. So this we said was like 30 chaos. I'll put it for like 28 so it sells really fast. Then I can buy myself an Ascendancy, which should be better than this probably. What are my res? 28, 33, 20. Well, okay, that's without purity. So with purity, it'll be like twice as good. Yeah, if you're only playing the campaign, you definitely don't need tabs at all. Plus, that was instant. That was instant. This guy's getting a good deal. I'm getting a quick sale. I'm happy. Okay. Nice. How much are exalts right now? 90 chaos already. Wow, that's fast. As endgame maps, yep. Yep. This is the endgame. This is the first map. Let me turn my auras on. You'll see that right after this one I'll be going to my hideout, and that is where I am going to spend most of my endgame when I'm not in a map. It's in my own hideout. Either to trade or to craft things or to just be lazy and do nothing. And wait for trades. Watch anime, watch YouTube, that kind of stuff. Exalted is just an exalted orb is a currency that is worth a lot. Yeah. So the reason I was looking up, I was just curious how much they're valued at right now in this league. And what the currency does, in case you're curious, is if you were to use it on an item, it'll add one random modifier to that item. As long as there is space for that to happen. Because of course there's rules on how many modifiers an item can have. Okay, so now I finished that, go to my hideout. Nice. Good find, dude. Congrats. Unique bosses are possessed. That sounds terrible. Let's do it. Okay, so the first thing I want to go towards is this here. I want to start accumulating alpha missions ASAP. Okay, let's see if I get the same arid lake luck as you got. Unlikely. Chaotic, this 5 chaos orbs. Wow. I'll take it. Okay, and now it's time. Now that I'm at maps, you're seeing all this loot. It's time to. Oh, I don't know if that's good. Time to change my loot filter. I'm gonna go on strict for now. I'm not gonna do corrupted zones. It's better to spend them early in the league because the prices will tank. Actually, no. Prices of Exalted Orbs go up. Not throughout the entire league, but like they start off relatively cheap. So it's a good idea to buy them early with your Chaos because they will like double in value usually within like a week, and then they'll like stabilize. But yes, like No Plus says, I should be looking at what I'm doing and not reading chat all the time. Like he says, it is worth investing in your build early because the stronger your build is, the more money you'll be able to make, essentially, in a very reductive way. That's what I would say. I should probably look into capping my resistances. I'll see if I can do any crafts after this map. If not, I might just swap my belt and like buy a belt for a Chaos or something that has a bunch of resistance on it. Oh, that's right, he was possessed, I forgot. There's a breach. Oh, there was a void spawn of Abexoth. I didn't notice. Oh, because it's still ongoing. Here he is. Here's the Beyond monster. Okay. Gotta pick this up. So you'll notice I don't like kill every single monster. I leave some stragglers. It's fine. It's not worth it to go out of my way to like hunt down every single enemy in the map. Just get the majority of them. And over here it says like more than 50 monsters remain. If you see that you've gone all around the map and you have less than that, then you're pretty much done. The fact that I don't see it yet and I feel like I have gone all around is like means I left monsters. Okay, now it says 44, whatever. I'm satisfied here, I stop. Go to the next one. But first I will try crafting onto, I don't know. Everything's unique except for this, which is full. Do I have space here? No. I love the bugged. It also has no space. Okay. I do not have room for better resistances. So yeah, I'm gonna try and get a better belt. So I am going to pull up the Path of Exile trade website. I'll bring it over here so you guys can see what I'm doing. Trade. Okay, so I'm gonna item category. We want a belt. I'm gonna look for life and resistance, elemental resistance. Let's say minimum 70, and then life minimum 50. 1 chaos. Okay. I am not gonna be picky about it. Here, I'll take this one. Or this one gives me strength. No, like I said, not picky. Not picky, not picky. Send them a message. Have a chaos ready. Oh, that's right, I got the chaotic disposition that I just talked to Lily. Just gonna edit where she is a little bit. A little bit crowded. Oh, there we go. Go to Highgate. PoE is an explosion simulator, yeah, very much so. The better your explosions, the better the game. Oh my god, I don't have the 1 chaos. Hold on, sorry. I took 6. I don't know why I took 6. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so now this will be... Man, that's so hard to read. Put some extra elemental damage on there, why not? My resistance is 66, 75, 58. Not ideal. Not ideal at all. A better helmet would go a long way as well. Let's see, I have a point here. Where there's resistances here, right? 5, 5. That. Let's take those. I'm gonna go towards that anyways. That's my plan. Okay, I think I'll just deal with this for now. Oh yeah, this I wanted to check. Is that worth anything? 1 chaos. Okay. Let's find a map to do. Oh, we have this one. Perfect. Off we go. Just so you guys know, I am gonna be stopping the stream in 10 minutes or so. At like 12. Probably this will be the last map. What was the thing I put on that? I used the transmutation orb to make it blue so that it has like some modifiers on it, which means that it'll give better loot and also it'll count towards completion in the Atlas thing here, which you can access by pressing G, but you have to have reached the endgame to do that. True, I guess with my endurance charges I am res capped, I just realized. I actually don't need to worry too much about more resistances than I have right now. I'm fine. You understand the concept of active and support gem, but does the order of the links matter in gear, or can you support gems in any order? The order doesn't matter so long as they are actually linked to each other. If they're not linked to each other, then it won't count. But the order itself does not matter. Except for if you're using like cast on crit or cast while channeling support in there, because then the order that you put the gems in is the order that they will cast those extra skills. But in general, no, the order doesn't matter. Rocket, or not Rocket, Red Path, Wrathpith. I know the name of this. 1 chaos, okay. I am squishy, holy cow. I do only have 2,000 energy life, I need more life for sure. Yeah, time for me to beef up my character. It's fun watch. Thanks for popping by. Hope you have a good day as well. I'm gonna be doing some cleaning. Woohoo. No. I also need a corrupting blood, or just a bleeding immunity flask. I'll find one. Or craft one or something. Trade for one if I have to, I guess. I can use bestiary, yeah. My gosh. Do you guys have any questions before I end the stream in a little bit? Now would be the time. That's it for the map here. Grab these like I had said. And this is the one I'm gonna go towards next. No harvest. No harvest, I say. This is maybe gonna sell for a chaos, I'll throw it in there. And then these are just garbage. Yeah. That's leveled up enough. Well, I guess we can just quickly go over like where the character's at now. I'm level 68. Finished the campaign, did a couple maps, 3 of them. Next step is to get an Ascendancy probably, and then figure out resistances, so better helmet, better body armor. This ring I'm gonna use for a while probably, since it's just so effective at keeping me alive on this build. And gloves I could probably swap for something else, because I could just very easily like take 4 nodes and grab this, which I plan on coming here anyways, to come here and get the life nodes and then eventually take Iron Will, at which point I'll probably get the unique item called Crown of Eyes. That is a massive DPS increase for some reason. I don't really know why, but Path of Building says it is, so it probably is, and people were doing it last lake. Yeah, I guess with that, I'll end the stream. Thank you everyone for tuning in and chit-chatting a little bit, and I hope you guys have fun in Sentinel League, and I hope you have a wonderful day and week. Bye guys.